Well, let me first start by saying to every person who basically sat up with me last night as I delivered each vote, I made a promise to myself that on the night of the elections I would deliver the results no matter what those results were. When they first started to come in, I will confess I've got a fan on. I've had to shut the curtains. The sun is breaking the pavements, and as they say, the sun shines on the righteous. And last night, by Christ, were we righteous. Now, the truth of it is that when the votes first started coming in, I really did think this could be a nightmare. You know, it could be our worst nightmare, but at least it will be our democratic nightmare. But as the votes started to build, my fear turned into hope. My hope turned into excitement, and my excitement turned into belief. Now, I actually believed in the general public from day one. I knew, because you listen to the general public, you listen to the people. And the minute they gave us that referendum, they sealed their own fate, and they refused to listen to what the people wanted. But the people spoke. They spoke through their feet, their cars, whatever mode of transport they used to go to the polling station, through dire conditions in some areas of mass floods and water up to their knees, but they still went there and they used their democratic right to vote. Now, there is one thing that frustrates me ever so slightly, and it's those that don't use that right to vote. You must use that right to vote, because when you don't vote, that vote goes to the party in power. We cannot afford to give those people in power the power to control what we want. We know what we want. We know how we want to get it. Use your vote. Never waste another vote. Please never waste another vote. But as I watched that unfold, as I updated social media, and it would go down and it would go up and it was back down, and then we were back out the front and then we were back down again, and it was like a roller coaster of emotions. But all I felt towards the end, those last few steps back all the way home, driving that home, was immensely proud of our country, immensely proud of the people of this country, and pride that we've actually been begging for it. We've wanted that pride reinstilled back into us. Well, we have it now. And if we've learned nothing, we've learnt that actually that our votes do count. Those people are accountable to us. You've now got Sadiq Khan, who says that he wants Scotland. That's our capital city, Khan. It's not yours to give away. And I would urge all those in Scotland, if you back Nicola Sturgeon, you seal your own fate. The fate that we have had to endure for a very, very long time now. And I've got a lot of good friends in Scotland. There's a lot of people in Scotland want out. They want out. Don't seal the fate of those people through your own naivety, for want of a better description. I know that the Muslim Council of Britain are funding Nicola Sturgeon. You will get what England has suffered. It will come to you. Don't let it be you. Fight for Scotland the way that England fought when it came to last night's votes. 73%, I believe, 73% of those votes were English votes. The English took to the streets and they did things the right way, and they made their mark and they made their stand and they made their voices heard through a simple cross on a piece of paper. And I am so, you can see it, can you see it emanating from me? I am so proud of this country having the courage to believe in itself, believing our abilities. We the people know we're not stupid, we're smart. We're smart people. But what I will do, you've got to do a little dance for England. Because in the names of the song that I put out there today, there will always be an England. The English do have an identity. You will not strip it from us any longer. We will fight through the ballot box if need be, but you will not take our identity. It is not for sale. nor will you give it away. You will listen to the people of this country, because if you don't, they will vote again and you will have your fate sealed again. Don't waste your votes, people. Use your votes wisely. Think about what you're doing. Look into things. Don't listen blindly. You have eyes, you have hands, we have the internet. The one thing that they never wanted was people having the ability to research things. For the first time in a long time, people are actually buzzing off of this. Let's not lose that momentum. Let's not get complacent. The fight has only just begun. This is the first step. It's the start of the beginning. And it's not the end. We've got a long way to go. We have a massive journey in front of us. To all of those who didn't vote, and to all of those who voted Remain, your votes meant nothing, because we were still the majority, and it matters not if we won by one extra vote, we still won as the majority. And that was over half of this country. Are you now going to say over half of this country are all racists and xenophobes and Islamophobes and every other phobe you want to throw at us? No, we're realist, not racist. And we're proud. And you poked the lion, and the lion roared, and we roared, and England roared, and the United Kingdom roared, and together we made that difference. Wales, you did really well as well. You did. You went out there and you made your mark. A lot of the Scottish went out, you made your mark. I don't know why Ireland didn't back getting us out of the EU. I don't. Because it will come to you. Do not let Angela Merkel make your decisions. Do not let her be what controls your very being. We are an independent nation. This is our country, and we will take it by any means necessary. We will retain our national identity, and be you black, brown or white. If you love this country, you love everything about this country, you will fight for this country, just as I will fight for every person who will fight for this country. Sadiq Khan, you will not take our capital. You will not. Because we will not give it up. It does not belong to you. It is not yours to give. So Scotland, no. Not happening. We will fight. In whatever way possible. Everybody. I'm tired. I am so tired. I actually went to bed. I thought, I'll get some sleep. No, didn't happen. Didn't sleep. The excitement and the adrenaline. And some of the armed forces that are in touch with me, I've got a terrible cold now, have actually said they would have thrown in the towel. Do you know that? They would have left and thrown their medals down on the ground had we not left. We did right by our armed forces too. We did right by our people. And we did right by our country. We were never far right. We were just never far wrong. And by Christ, we've proved it now. Take care, and I'll speak to you all real soon. I love you all.